Whoa, it's the Illusion, reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. I'm here working on my latest piece. Yeah, it's trippy sun this time though. Anyway, you know, I was watching one of those old documentaries about like a rock band, you know, and their trials and tribulations, and you know, when they were doing their thing, they were in like their heyday when I was a kid, right? Didn't seem like that long ago. I guess it was a while ago though. And so, you know, you watch this documentary about this rock band, and here they are, man, and it's all over. I see the same things. I'll like check out like a surfer or a skater's retrospect about their career, and you'll be like, it's over already. Like in my lifetime, that dude came up, peaked, and fell off, and now they're making a retrospect about him. Like, it's trippy, right? I don't know what, it makes me feel like sad or something that, you know, imagine like having peaked already. Like in my lifetime, having already started at the bottom, peaked, and now you're like, have to look back at your fond memories and like, what do you do now? And it interests me because, you know, it seems like on one level, people are just getting older around me. And I'm still feeling pretty good, man. I'm still reinventing myself, you know? Never thought I was going to be able to pay the rent making art. Dude, I'm discovered that at 43 years old, right? And so here I am, I'm watching these documentaries about these people, and like I always wonder, like, how did they get where they were already to the point in their life where they're like looking back and being like, yep, that's what we did. And that's all, folks, just sitting around waiting to die kind of thing. I don't know, man. I can't get into that whole vibe of, I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Truly don't know what I'm talking about right now. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about not being attached to things. You know, I think that's how I am at this stage in my life, man. Still feeling pretty good, still super physically active, still skating and surfing and reinventing myself and not sweating things. And you know why? Because I'm not attached to it. I'm not attached to the outcome. Yeah, I mean, certain aspects of me, I want to be successful, but I'm not that attached to the concept because I already am like successful. Like, very few people get to lead the life I get to lead. You know, I don't even know how I got so lucky. I am really just a fortunate human being. And so, instead of sitting back on my laurels with that fortune of just statistical anomaly, you know, what are the odds I got to be like who I am and what time I am? You know, I could have been any number of different characters in this dream and not been so lucky. So I'm me, right? Like, I just get to be who I am, is me. And the thing is because I'm not attached to it, I'm not afraid of it. You know, truthfully, I don't care what anyone thinks about what I'm doing or what their opinion is of me. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it gets under my skin a little bit because I'm only human after all. But it's not being attached to the outcome. I think about how many, I was talking to an old friend of mine, and we were taking a trip down memory lane to when I was living in Flagstaff, Arizona in the early 90s. And he was talking about how he first met me. And he was like, yeah, our mutual friend of ours, put us together. And he was like, go see Hamish about getting a job. He's running the floor polishing crew over at a supermarket. Now, my bro's telling me about this, but I completely had forgotten about it. I had forgotten that one of my jobs in this lifetime was when I was in college. I used to be the floor polisher at the supermarket in the middle of the night, man. I think I would start at 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock to like 4 or 6 in the morning, polishing the supermarket floor, man, running that big Zamboni type machine. And when he was telling me that, it like brought back all these memories. And it's the same thing when I watch these old, documentaries about the old rock band that was doing their thing, and now they're just, classics. They're on the oldies but goodies station or something. And here I am, and I'm talking to my bro, and we're talking about what it takes to still be alive and kicking and reinventing yourself so many years into the future. I mean, I would say that this incarnation, the illusion years, it's my 5th, 6th, 7th different life cycle within this life cycle. I've been a cowboy. I spent 5 years running the Dude Ranch. I had my tree hugger period in Portland, Oregon, and my heavy skate bum period in the same time. I've been a snowboarding bum. I've been a drunk, been a sober guy. I've been the illusion. I've been Hiroshima and Nagasaki. I've been a college student. I had a full college student career for years. And I've been a surfer the whole time. And it's just one of those things where I've never truly settled into any one particular pattern. Even when I was being a tree hugger, environmental activist, I was still skating the Burnside every day. I was still going out to Seaside to surf. I was still writing my novels. I was a novelist. I've always been pursuing my artistic ambitions, even when I was working in some factory. I used to do a lot of temp service work when I lived in Portland, Oregon for Kelly Temporary Services, right? And man, I've done every stupid, odd job there ever was in the world. I've worked in crazy factories and I done weird jobs, man. And also I didn't have to have a career. I think that's half the secret to my whole gig that I'm getting at, is because I've never truly settled on this is what I'm going to be. I'm going to be buck bitching at whatever it is. I've had the ability to learn and have so many different trades and careers in this lifetime. I didn't become a carpenter till I was 35 or 36. I have a knack for it. I'm pretty good at it. If I had discovered how good I was at carpentry at 19 or 20, my life would be different. I'd probably still be a frickin' carpenter. I'd own my own house. I'd probably have a couple kids and, the whole 9 yards. But then again, I didn't. I went and published a novel. So when I watch all those things, it always amazes me that how you can get stuck in time, and that time can fully just slip right through your fingers. Time's so radical. It seems like it was just the other day I was up in Flagstaff running the floor polisher, the supermarket. Right? That was 25 years ago. Nah, 20 years ago. And so, I guess what I'm getting at is, sure, you can pursue any one activity in your life, and you can become, good enough at it where your life disappears. I'm more of a buffet lifestyle kind of guy. I want to sample everything at the buffet. I don't just want one course meal for my entire life. And I guess that's what a lot of young kids call me and stuff. And, and I'm always like, go to school. Like, learn what you can, but realize that what you're really supposed to do in life comes from something else, something that can't be taught. That it's in your actions. It's in your journey. It's in all the roads you travel. Like, I guess just get out there. I don't know. I was just thinking about how long I've been in, like my period in Malibu. I've been in Malibu solid 10 years. It's the longest I've lived anywhere. I lived in Malibu when I was a kid and in college and stuff, those years, and I've always come back, but like to actually just be in the same zip code for this long kind of trips me out. I don't know what I'm getting at, really. I'm just drawing circles here to make stars. See, I use this to draw little circles to make stars. That's how I make my stars, because we're all made of stars. I don't know what I was getting at, man. I don't know, dude. Maybe you'll find some meaning in there.